Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler here with the OBX wave report, filming from Jeanette's Pier, looking to the south and east over a very calm North Atlantic Ocean with 1 to 1.5 foot waves coming in off the North Atlantic. Very glassy conditions, winds calm in the range of, like, I'd say about 3 to 5 miles an hour, and just a beautiful day today with the sunlight streaming down. And we've got temperatures in the 80s. Ocean water temperatures rather cool here with those west winds pushing off the Gulf Stream. So we've got the Labrador current intruding and water temperatures in the range of, I'd say, 69, 70 degrees. So cooler water temperatures here at Nag's Head, but then as we get further south, much warmer ocean water temperatures, and we're going to get into that a little bit more. I did want to talk about some initial reports that we had yesterday at Epstein Beach Access. Up and down the East Coast, there has been some talk of shark sightings and shark attacks up in Long Island. And I did want to just pass on some reports that we had of possible encounters with marine life, possibly sharks, over at Epstein. Apparently a number of surfers got bumped over at the Epstein Beach Access yesterday, and that is a kind of shark encounter if those were actual sharks. I mean, of course, there are other forms of marine life as well, but it is shark behavior to bump swimmers, and we did have a number of surfers yesterday report being bumped. So possible shark activity here in the Outer Banks. It is worth noting that shark attacks are very rare here. We've only had one shark attack, I believe, in the last 15 years here in the Outer Banks, and most of those shark attacks that have occurred are south of Oregon Inlet. Shark attacks are very rare, but nonetheless it is worth reporting that we have had potential shark activity reported at Epstein Beach Access. So if you do get in the water, please be alert and please pay attention to your safety and listen to your lifeguards. All right, so let's get down to the wave report today for Nag's Head and locations southward. Right now at Nag's Head, waves are in the range of about 1 foot, clean conditions. Did get out for surf session 105 today with my buddy in the water, and we got some good waves, some good little waves, nonetheless, despite the fact that they were swelling. So 1 foot and clean here with primary swell coming in out of the east at 1.5 feet. That's an 8-second swell. Winds out of the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour. Air temperatures in the range of about 82 degrees. Ocean water temperatures about 70, maybe a little bit cooler in some locations. Weather conditions today, partly cloudy, highs in the middle 80s, chance of an evening thunderstorm at about 30%. And then heading on down to Rodanthe, we get right into the influence of that Gulf Stream with ocean water temperatures all the way up to 79 degrees. So a big difference in ocean water temperatures just between Nag's Head and Rodanthe. Literally, as you just get south of Oregon Inlet, that's where the water temperatures really start to warm up. At Rodanthe, waves in the range of 1 to 2 foot, fairly clean with east-northeast swell coming in at 1.6 foot at 8 seconds. Winds out of the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. Air temperatures in the range of about 81 degrees, and ocean water temperatures once again at 79. And then last of all, Buxton, right now we've got waves in the range of about 2 feet, semi-glassy. Primary swell out of the east at 1.6 foot. That's an 8-second swell. Winds out of the south-southwest at 5 miles per hour. Air temperatures in the range of about 80 degrees. Ocean water temperatures down there at Buxton all the way up to 81 degrees Fahrenheit. And weather conditions for Hatteras Island today, partly cloudy, highs in the middle 80s. Thunderstorm likely by midnight with a 50% chance of a thunderstorm by midnight tonight down at Hatteras. Okay, so we did talk about the shark incidents up and down the East Coast. do have, you know, sometimes we do have shark attacks here on the East Coast, and looks like Long Island has had about 5 shark attacks recently. That's the hotspot for shark attacks. To put things in context, your chance of getting attacked by a shark in the ocean is very low, much less than being struck by lightning, about 1 in 110,000 for a surfer, and surfers are in the ocean more than is typical even for your average beachgoers. But nonetheless, we do have some reports of shark activity up and down the East Coast, to include our recent events down at Epstein. For the wave forecast, we are likely to see for the middle of this week small waves, so for today and tomorrow, small 1 to 2 foot waves. But then waves, it likely increasing by Friday as we get a wind coming in more out of the east, and waves steadily building through Friday and Saturday. Last of all, let's talk about the tropics, and just very briefly, we like to say that the tropics are clear right now, so no tropical developments, no tropical depressions, no areas of interest right now in the North Atlantic. But it is worth noting that the hurricane centers and the prediction centers are predicting a normal season this year for tropical cyclones, which is not normal because right now we've got an El Nino in the eastern Pacific, which tends to result in a lower than normal year. And right now, though, we have warmer than normal ocean temperatures in the North Atlantic as a whole. And so that is kind of countervailing the influence of El Nino, which produces those wind shear events, which tend to tamp down storm formation. But those warmer than normal waters are helping to provide more impetus for storm formation. So we shall have to see and keep our eye on the tropics as we get into the summertime and more into July and August. So thank you for joining me for this July the 5th session of the OBX wave report, 1 to 2 foot waves up and down the Outer Banks, with waves expected to remain about the same for tomorrow and then begin to build into Friday. And as we end this OBX wave report, I'd just like to ask everyone to please do everything they can to help speed the transition to clean energy and thereby protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change, which include rising sea levels, increasingly severe storms on the coastline, and ocean acidification, which harms our sea life. And also, I'd also like to let you guys know that I have been teaching new surfers, and if you're interested in learning how to surf here on the Outer Banks, check out obxdawnpatrol.com. I'll drop a link at the end of this video. So if you guys do get into the water today, I hope you guys shred it up and stay safe, stay alert to conditions. And if you do sight a shark or feel yourself get bumped, we recommend that you get out of the water, don't tempt fate. So thank you for joining me once again, and I will be back with you shortly.